Growing up, music was certainly exciting. I started piano when I was 5. I vividly remember my aunt when I was growing up saying that she regretted quitting piano lessons when she was a kid. And I remember hearing that and thinking that was the saddest thing. And so I was like, I am not going to have that regret when I get older. And then I just fell in love. The first time I remember picking up an instrument was with my cousins during the summer when I was probably 3 or 4. And me and my cousins would go through my mom's stash of instruments, everything from a cello to a French horn and trumpets and maracas and the whole shebang. And we would stand on top of a card table and perform the cousin band for our parents. And we would sit and play obviously the most beautiful music, I'm sure, and have the time of our lives. My mom majored in French horn performance in college, and there was a School of the Arts, Bach Middle School of the Arts in West Palm Beach that I really wanted to get into. It was a public school, but audition based, and my mom said, if there's one thing that I can help you with, that's French horn, and we can try to get you in through that. I was homeschooled at the time, and so in music class, every half month we would learn a new instrument, and so I had my basics in a bunch of different instruments, but then I decided to take up French horn and really try to get that serious so that I could audition for this school my 7th grade year. Going into that 7th grade year, I remember walking into that audition really having no idea. I'd never played in an ensemble, I'd never played in a group environment at all. I'd only played duets with my mom and been around music in that way. And walking in, I had my little audition and it went well. Then I was offered a place at the school and I was elated. And I vividly remember the first day when I sat in that band room and we played just a concert F, which my mom had briefed me was gonna be my C. And I remember everybody playing in the ensemble, just that first note, and I was aghast because I'd never heard and been a part of an ensemble like that and never heard so many instruments coming together. And I felt a little behind, but it was really exciting to get to push and be around so many talented young musicians. I kind of skipped the awkward intro to band classes and jumped right into a level of music that is quite frankly at the level of a lot of collegiate programs. And so it was really a great push for my music career and helped me motivate me to get better. There has always been a community around me that's pushed me to want to get better, whether that be in my middle school of the arts or in the marching band or just at home with my mom or my little brothers doing a marching band around the living room or at church or whatever it might be. I think there's always been a community that's wanted to push me. I think if I didn't have music in my life, I would really struggle. It's offered kind of a sense of therapy. Music is always something I can count on to be a break. I vividly remember sophomore year in high school, I tore my ACL in basketball, and that was gonna be a 9-month recovery. Wouldn't be able to walk. It was also during COVID, and so I wasn't even really able to be around my peers, and it felt super isolating. And I remember growing so much in piano that year because that is one thing that I can continue doing. I could prop up my leg and sit at the piano and learn new songs and play it so that the whole house was hearing music at 9 a.m. When everybody was homebound during COVID. And it was really something that helped motivate me and push me through that recovery process and has been something I time and time again rely on. I think here at Lake Forest College, music is all about community. We have so many people from so many different departments and majors and things that they're interested in and experience with music and everything, and it all combines in our ensembles and department as a whole. And I think I've really gotten to see that firsthand as I've grown in the music program. I fell in love with the community that came with our music department, and not everybody in that community was a music major, but they were all people that came together loving music and excited to enjoy the community that was our music making experience. My idea of success within music has completely changed in my time here at the college. It focuses on making sure that you're enjoying your time making music and that you're growing as a musician and you're growing in your community, which is something that has been really magical. Being a double major in both music and environmental studies and also minoring in African American studies, I am at kind of an odd crossroads trying to figure out how I'm going to bring everything together. I think the biggest thing for me is finding a way to bring music and the environment to communities that haven't had access to it. My future doesn't need to be just a straight line, it doesn't need to be completely defined, but instead can be expressive, and it can use a bunch of different things. It can use my multiple majors and spread joy and spread love to a bunch of different people. And I think through the music senior seminar, but also through the community and through the faculty and staff and everybody that I've worked with, as well as my peers, I think I've really learned to embrace the openness of what music means here at Lake Forest. Music is for growing, it's for learning, it's for pushing yourself, but also embracing the skills that you have. It's for making people excited, and it's for therapy. It's for so many different things. If I were to talk to the little girl who was nervous walking up to the massive piano at her first recital, I would say keep making music. Let everything else go. Just keep finding the music in the world and share it with everyone, because it's gonna make your life so much better. It's gonna be so much fun. When you really start looking at it, the world has so much music on its own, and so it's exciting to get to add to it.